hopeless romantic, y'all. I am a lover girl. I love love. And I wholeheartedly believe in giving people chances. For me, if I know the type of woman I am, then I feel like it's only right for me to believe that there's also good men out there, the same way I believe that for the most part I'm a good woman. You know, I moved to a new state recently, so you know, I haven't been trying to like date too much, but definitely been like, you know, getting to know different people here and there. Although I really do feel like God wants me to like focus. Like, I don't even think God wants me, not that he doesn't want me dating, but I feel like emotions be so invested, it's just not the time for me to take anyone serious per se. But sometimes I feel like it's like two things. When you're single, like, you have all of the focus on yourself. Like, you have all the focus on being able to fully just do what you want. Like, you could go out with who you want, stay out as long as you want, travel to where you feel me. Not that you can't do that when you have a partner. But when you have a partner, sometimes like you want to respect their feelings and how they feel about things. So you might just subconsciously feel like you're not able to do certain things. But anyway, I've been dating here and there, and it's just been interesting. Like, I really just want to like free ball my emotions. Like, it's been so much. Like, I've been like lesioned or swindled to some regard. Like, I've literally had a man steal $20,000 from me. Like 20,000. My hard-earned cash, mind you. Let me know if y'all want a story time on that, because that's gonna have to be a full-blown dedicated video. But you ever feel like, okay, if you seem to be coming across a lot of people, it's like, is it me? I'm the common denominator here in a sense, but at the same time, it's also like, it has to be something you're lacking, whether it's like confidence, maybe you're like lonely, so you're like overlooking things. I feel like red flags are always there in the beginning, but sometimes you might just be ducking and dodging red flags to fill a void, you know what I mean? And I feel like at certain points in my life I have definitely done that, and I just feel like in this current state of my life, I'm really in a place where like, boom, a dude is cut. I'm trying to stand on business. Sometimes, you know, we might revert back a little bit, but for the most part, it's just like, I don't actually have any patience anymore for anything that's not suiting me. So if I see a red flag at the beginning is when you're supposed to put your best foot forward. So if in the beginning I'm already having issues, it's like, what are we really doing here? And it's like, so I'm just like, I don't want to say I feel like you got to teach men how to like date properly, but I don't know. Like I said, I know the type of woman I am, so I know like the type of dude I'm looking for is out there. For example, let me just give you like, I guess, some of my dating pet peeves, because again, we in traffic. Let me even show y'all this. We in traffic, so we just go and chat. So one of my dating pet peeves, I hate when men move with convenience instead of intention. So for example, and maybe this is just me, but whatever, it is just me. This is my opinion. So if a man plans a date and we're meeting each other there or whatever, and the date is close to him, like let's say we don't live in the same city, which most times I don't think I've ever lived in the same city as someone I've dated, and it could be 20 minutes, but it's still not the same city. So when men plan dates closer to them, to where the location is now more convenient for them, and I'm almost going more out of my way to even get to the location, that bothers me. So that's one pet peeve right there. I think another pet peeve is like, obviously, just like, I don't mind someone wanting to know, like, oh, like, where do you want to go? Like, what do you like to do? But at the same time, like, give me options and let me choose from the options so that I know that you were intentional, instead of like, oh, like, where do you want to go? Because now I just feel like it's convenient for you to not even have to put in any work to just find a place that you think would be dope. Like, you know what I mean? So that's annoying. And there's really no shade to any particular person. Like, I'm really just like speaking. But yeah, y'all. Like, I don't know. I like getting cute. I go on solo dates. I really don't like the whole chilling at a dude crib, he coming to my crib. It's not really my vibe. Because I don't know, once you set that as a foundation, it's like, why would y'all now start going out on dates when you already were able to be in that intimate environment together? And again, like, that is intimate. Being in someone's space, their aura, vice versa, is a really intimate thing. I got like 3 missed calls. Damn, who called me? Okay, boom. We're gonna just shift. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is about to be a rant, but this is how my brain be working. So on one hand, a part of me, because I'm still like in between with this, but I'll look at like, oh, he did this, he was real attentive, he's real supportive of my business, he blah 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 blah, and then the nigga is still trash. So it's like, sometimes you can't even use like the positives to convince yourself that a man likes you for real. And then sometimes it be to pull up to my crib and let's chill dudes who actually care about you more. Because sometimes it's like, okay, a dude could take you on multiple dates, right? He's trying to get to know you. That don't mean he like you. And then it's like, if he's doing a lot for you, like, it could be date number 1, you thinking he checking off all the boxes. So what means he not gonna do that with Monica if he meet her tomorrow and take her on a first date? You're not really getting anything that the next shawty wouldn't get. And you might say like, oh, but they're not you and blah blah blah, but it's like, still, the nigga just don't know you. So it's like, whatever he's doing is solely off of lust regardless. It's not off of like, oh, I love this about this woman or whatever. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm really like thinking about so many things right now. Have y'all ever felt like dating, it can be fun, it should be fun? Like, I'm in my 20s, I just feel like this is the time to see what I like, see what I don't like, and you can't really see what you like and don't like from another person if you're not trying to get to know other people. You know what I mean? Like, you might have an idea and you might think this is a non-negotiable for me, but then you end up meeting somebody who checks off a lot of things. They don't check off what you thought was a non-negotiable, and then lo and behold, it actually was not a non-negotiable. So I really do believe in, like, it just sucks. There's no formula to this. There's no like ingredient list. Like, you're not gonna bake the perfect relationship and just put all the perfect ingredients together. All in all, I'm hopeful. In a day and age where everyone feels like everyone is a cheater, everyone feels like women ain't shit and niggas ain't shit and blah blah blah, I just want to come on here on my little platform and let y'all know that, like, I feel like it's possible. I feel like love is there in the air for everybody. I feel like you have to be open to receiving and giving fresh energy, because new people that you meet, it's not fair to use your past experiences to, you know, give yourself more of a guard. Yes, you want to learn from the past, but don't let the past dictate how you're moving in the present and then fuck up your future. All for the sake of, oh, because he did this to me in the past and she did this, so now I don't know if I could do that because I don't want to be hurt again, blah. Life is life. I feel like when people like try to do things so they don't want to be hurt again, it's like, okay, but every day it's like, you could be happy today, but you're not going to be happy tomorrow. Possibly you could be sad today, vice versa. Feelings and emotions are very fleeting. They come, they go, they come, they go. someone's gonna hurt you. You're gonna be hurt again. It might not even be your partner, but that feeling of hurt, maybe betrayal, it's gonna happen. But people do say the secret to happiness is having no expectations. So if you have no expectations, well, then I guess nobody could really hurt you. But we're human. Like, oh my God. Like, everyone wants to be cold. I just want to love. I want to be loved. I love God. I love God wholeheartedly. And I just feel like sometimes the void we might be feeling is the absence of that relationship with God. And on the other hand, it also could be the absence of your relationship with yourself. I want this to be like, not I want it to be. We got to speak things into what they are. So this here is a fitness lifestyle channel. And I'm just very big on balance. And for me, I can't lie, fitness and health is one way that you always can pour into yourself, and it's one way that you can really tell when someone loves themselves. I literally just left the gas station earlier, and this dude was like, oh wow, like, do you work out? Like, over the weekend, honestly, most times if I'm not wearing baggy clothes, people ask me if I run track, if I bodybuild. But whatever it is, they know I'm active. They know, like, I work out. And to me, it's like, I feel like that's the greatest compliment ever. I'm literally a walking resume for the fact that I love myself. I take care of myself. So one reason I really want to advocate health and fitness is because that's one way to really focus on yourself and continuously level up for the rest of your life. You could do the same workouts every single day or every single week for this year and next year. And next year, you still gonna look different than you look this year doing them same workouts. Always gonna level up. Could always keep eating right. And you literally can, like, reverse your aging. Our cells in our body are actually a completely different age than our actual chronological age. So you could be 25 and your cells is only 12 years old, okay? It's really important. And on top of that, I like to show lifestyle. Life, like, we gotta live it to the fullest. So you wanna be like your most healthiest self so that you could truly physically enjoy life. But then you also actually want to leave the house and enjoy life. Like, I'm sick and tired. Let's talk about it. I'm sick and tired of people talking about some, I'm a homebody and I don't really need a crib and boo, 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 boo. Hey, yo, you in your 20s. I don't know if I'm biased because I didn't really go out in high school or college. But for real, we have our whole life to be at home. Life, like, yeah, you can have experiences at home and whatever the case may be. But can we at least stop shaming people who actually like to leave the crib and, like, experience what life has to offer? Like, I like to travel. I like to genuinely just go out and meet people. Like, for example, I moved to a new city. Why would I be in a crib? Who am I? Like, I don't know. And I have a business. I feel like as a business owner, especially, word of mouth is the biggest way that your brand is going to be recognized, talked about, evidently. And the more people that you can meet, the more people can ask questions. And again, that's why I love that when I go out, you actually can tell I work out. It's always a conversation starter. And I do love going out alone. Again, like, pouring into yourself. Like, you want that confidence in yourself to where you don't have to go out with other people, travel with other people. You don't have to do nothing with other people. You're that confident that you can just go and do these things on your own, whether or not someone is there to accompany you. And because I like going out alone, I swear it just makes people gravitate towards me. Like, oh, like, and it makes people more open and less intimidated. When you're with a group of people, I mean, like, how often do other groups of people come intertwine with a group of people? Now you're stuck really just talking to the same people that you walked up in the spot with. But if I came here with y'all, I know y'all. So let me venture off. Like, sometimes I could be with people and I will still go do my own thing. It could be a group trip and I'm still doing my own thing. Like, I like meeting new people. I know a lot of people don't understand why, like, as people get older, they're still trying to meet people because they want people to just feel like, oh, everyone's evil. Now, there are more wicked people in this world now, but you still gotta have faith again that there's good people. So it's like, even back to the whole dating conversation, like, I know that not all men are gonna be great, but I also know that there are some great men, because not all women are great, and there's some great women, and I believe I'm a great woman. So I believe that why would there not be a great man if obviously great women exist? You feel me? So yeah, I feel like I've been ranting. It's kind of been like all over the place for real. I want to start doing more like talking videos with y'all. I really wanted to do a sit down video today, but we saw how that went. I mean, I'm sitting in my car, but yeah, y'all, we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, and I just want to start doing other types of content apart from vlogs. Like, when I first started my channel, I was doing like sit down fitness topics, but I sometimes just feel like illustrating something that you're talking about can be the best teacher. So yeah, I want to sit down and tell y'all on how to balance your lifestyle. But like, if y'all actually see me going out, y'all actually see me like meal prepping, working out on vacation, like, I just feel like that's like a better example, because I can sit here and tell y'all shit all day and not do half of that. So that's why I kind of like vlogs, because it's like, okay, like, it's a visual representation of how I would be implementing what I'm talking to you guys about. But I do want to like start mixing and matching it up. I think it is good to give y'all a little bit of both. So I'm gonna try to do that. That's another thing. You need to treat yourself a certain type of way, because how is a man going to treat you or take you on the type of dates or whatever that you want, and you're not doing that for yourself? Honestly, humbly speaking, a man already knows the type of time he got to come on with me, because it's like 9 times out of 10, you're already going to see how I'm moving with myself. And I know people like to feel like people be faking on socials. They do sometimes, but honestly, I'm sorry, you can still really read people off their socials, like, for sure. Like, just off of how people post tells you a lot about them. But this year I told myself I don't even want to follow a nigga that I'm really fucking with on socials, because it does not favor me. That's what I'll say. It does not favor me just naturally because of how I am to follow a man on his socials, because it's too much. Even though it's like, I feel like, why am I not following my man? But anyway, y'all, I might come back, I might not come back. If I don't come back, thank y'all for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.